Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into the legends, myths, and mysteries of the past. Today, we're unraveling one of the most enigmatic and enduring tales of Western mythology, the legend of the Holy Grail. From its origins in medieval literature to its symbolism in modern culture, this is a story that has fascinated generations. So, grab your chalice and join us on this epic journey into the heart of legend. Introduction to the legend of the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail, a symbol of divine power and eternal life, is one of the most enduring legends in Western mythology. Known as the sacred chalice used by Jesus Christ at the Last Supper, the Grail has captivated imaginations for centuries, blending themes of spirituality, adventure, and human aspiration. Its story has been told and retold in countless forms, from medieval romances to contemporary films, each offering its own interpretation of the Grail's meaning and significance. At its core, the legend of the Holy Grail is more than a quest for a physical object. It's a metaphorical journey, a quest for self-discovery, and the ultimate understanding of divine truth. But how did this myth originate, and why does it still resonate with us today? To uncover the answers, we must first explore the roots of the tale. Origins of the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail legend has its roots in medieval literature, most notably in the works of the 12th century French poet Chrétien de Troyes. In his poem Perceval, Le Conte du Graal, Perceval, the story of the Grail, Chrétien introduced the concept of the Grail as part of the Arthurian legends. In this story, Perceval, a knight of King Arthur's Round Table, encounters a mysterious castle where a procession carries a Grail, a vessel capable of miraculous powers. Chrétien's description of the Grail was intentionally vague, leaving its exact nature open to interpretation. It wasn't until later writers expanded on his work that the Grail took on its more recognizable Christian symbolism. For example, Robert de Boron's Joseph d'Arimathie linked the Grail to the chalice used at the Last Supper and the vessel that caught Christ's blood during the crucifixion. This association firmly tied the Grail to Christian theology, giving it a sacred and mystical significance. The Grail quest in Arthurian legend. The Grail legend gained prominence through its incorporation into Arthurian romances, particularly in the 13th century Vulgate cycle and Sir Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur. These works depict the Grail as the ultimate prize, a divine artifact that knights like Sir Galahad, Sir Percival, and Sir Lancelot strive to find. Each knight's journey to find the Grail represents a test of virtue, faith, and inner purity. Sir Galahad, for instance, is often portrayed as the paragon of Christian chivalry. His unwavering faith and moral integrity allow him to achieve the vision of the Grail, granting him spiritual enlightenment and eternal communion with God. In contrast, Sir Lancelot's quest is marred by his personal failings, highlighting the moral challenges that often accompany the pursuit of greatness. The Grail quest in Arthurian literature is not merely a physical journey, but a deeply spiritual one. It symbolizes humanity's longing for divine connection and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. The symbolism of the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a multifaceted symbol, embodying themes of purity, sacrifice, and redemption. As a Christian relic, it represents the body and blood of Christ, linking it to the Eucharist and the promise of eternal life. In broader terms, the Grail is a metaphor for the human soul's quest for divine grace and understanding. The Grail's unattainable nature in many stories reflects the idea that spiritual perfection is a lifelong pursuit, not a tangible goal. Its mystical qualities also make it a symbol of hidden knowledge, inspiring seekers to uncover truths about themselves and the universe. In addition to its spiritual connotations, the Grail has been interpreted as a symbol of power and legitimacy. In some medieval texts, possession of the Grail grants divine authority to rulers, reinforcing the belief that true leadership stems from moral and spiritual righteousness. Modern interpretations and cultural impact. The legend of the Holy Grail has transcended its medieval origins, becoming a cultural touchstone in literature, art, and popular media. From Richard Wagner's opera Parsifal to modern films like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and Monty Python and The Holy Grail, the Grail continues to inspire creative reinterpretations. In these modern retellings, the Grail often serves as a plot device for grand adventures, blending elements of myth, history, and fantasy. However, its deeper symbolism remains intact, resonating with audiences as a representation of human aspiration and the eternal search for meaning. Beyond fiction, the Grail legend has also influenced fields such as archaeology and pseudo-history. Some researchers and enthusiasts have attempted to trace the Grail's origins to real-world artifacts, such as the Antioch chalice or the Valencia chalice. While no definitive proof of the Grail's existence has been found, these efforts highlight the enduring fascination with this legendary relic. Why the Grail endures? The Holy Grail's enduring appeal lies in its universality. Its themes of faith, virtue, and the search for transcendence resonate across cultures and generations. The Grail legend speaks to a fundamental aspect of the human condition, the desire to find purpose and connect with something greater than ourselves. Moreover, the Grail's mystery invites endless interpretation, allowing each generation to find new meanings in the tale. Whether viewed as a Christian relic, a symbol of personal transformation, or a beacon of hope, the Grail continues to inspire those who seek it. And that's the story of the Holy Grail, a tale of mystery, spirituality, and human ambition that has stood the test of time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of myths and mysteries. Let us know in the comments, what does the Holy Grail mean to you? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.